Hello and welcome to Experiment Lab, the daily show with JK. I'm JK, your host, and I'm joined by my teammate Amar. Amar, welcome.
Hi,
How are you?
Jyoti. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. And
Yes,
how are you?
I am good. We by this weekend, we will be celebrating a 3 months anniversary.
Hi.
Like 3 month completion, right? So we have been a member only channel and we have been growing in the shortest span of time compared to what we expected as a uh, Stop Now's experimental lab. We thought it is going to be a hard one, just like we avoided all the mistakes we did in Stop Now talk shows.
Right.
The reason like we were able to get, but we are being scanned and scrutinized by YouTube. So we have to be very careful on that. So I'm trying to be cautious on that before going uh, all out and getting terminated. So that is one thing like I'm trying to do, trying to change the even audio, music and everything that doesn't violate the copyrights. And also we can really do some good work here.
Sure. We should do.
So hopefully we will be joined by a few more people in the coming days or weeks, brave enough, right? So we have sourced some real good talents and they are willing to join us and join our team, do the talk shows as a host, or even provide us the expertise and knowledge, and also share the podium here with me in the daily show as well. Some they come from the journalistic background, some from the broadcasting, voiceover, YouTubers. So we are trying to bring in more. That's a good news.
Yeah, right. Let's go. That will be really good. Those are actually professional, right?
Yes, again, right. So that is more than informational. It is like, what is the bad news then? You should be expecting the bad news, right? So probably we will, again, just like a joke, Nate mentioned it, if you remember, right? Are you firing me? Like, I was
Oh,
going to
yes,
ask, are
yes.
you guys firing us? Is that what is going to happen? We are recruiting
Mhm.
more people and more people are coming in, and which means we have to be very careful what we do and how we do, or we have to improve our standards and
Right.
also provide more than what is required. So let's focus on our experiment then. Let's see like who do we call today, or what project do we go into. Our team is busy with other projects, so
Right.
probably we just
And
need to.
today is the first working day. That's why we're not getting to email. Uh, Probably, yeah.
What do you mean by like we are not getting emails? We
No,
are
from the
getting.
yeah, we have on the recruiter side, our team or myself also not getting many mass emails. So probably this they are just start their test, right? And
Yeah, more.
one good news that maybe one of our teammate he got an invitation for interview, which will be held today, right?
Oh yeah, thanks again. That is why like we need you, Amar, right? So keep what is happening here, and also we are having an interview, right? So let's share that information, right? That's an interesting one.
Sure.
After this, like we will publish it in tomorrow's show, a glimpse of the interview, right? It's today with Capgemini, but it is not an end client. Probably it should be a middle layer vendor interview. anyway, right, we'll record that and we will play that out for our members, the full interviews, and for the public, a glimpse of it will be shown in our daily show. So that is one
Right.
thing. And
Oh, and maybe another one for Shiva's profile, right?
oh, we do have 2 interviews.
Today, yeah. As
That's more,
mentioned, yeah.
that's more interesting then.
Mhm.
Okay, let me pull the calendar then and see like what that interview is. So it might have a clash in that case. Okay, for Shiva it is with TCS. Interesting. Probably I should take this. I'm just kidding. The reason why I say this is like even if he gets selected in TCS, it becomes tough. The reason is
Oh, maybe one project is ongoing for with TCS, right?
yeah, you're right. You got it. You're becoming smart.
Thank you.
So
So if they will select you again or Shivas again, so what you will do or what should we do this time? Can we
again, again, our team has to become smart, right? So if you notice it, right? So for Shiva, again, they are confirming it, RTR and all those things, right? See, you can see like they are asking the GC copy and all the other things. And it is again like bank. I believe it is Citibank. So we are already on the Citibank for him. So he cannot go back again, even if he gets selected, right?
Right, right.
So same thing with TCS, he cannot do it. So that's the fun part. So what we will do is like we'll give an interview, record it, and put it for our show. That's all we can do.
That's true.
Let's see. This is an update, and we might be getting any calls. And we are waiting for that. And if we get a call, we
Yeah,
will
sure, sure.
know that. Nate, Shiva, and
Yeah, they are handling 4 or 5 emails for the experiment. Nate, Shiva, Ramji, uh, yeah.
and who else?
Mhm.
Four people, 4 volunteers.
Yeah, Amar,
Amar,
and yeah, 4 is okay. Nate, Shiva, Amar, Ramji, all
Peter,
4. Oh, Peter, one, right, you,
5.
Peter,
We
right.
are on 5.
Yes. So, your in your country, they already have 1 hour, as you told me, right? Now the talk show is starting at uh, your previous time, like 12.
Yes. So I was going to talk about that because of the daylight saving ending and we are switching back the clocks. People might got confused at what time it starts. We'll stick to that, or probably we can change it to 10 a.m. That way, everybody can stick to the same time. And also, we need audience, right? Those who are watching it and who want to join and
Not,
talk to us.
not only audience, I mean, who are actually subscribe the channel as a member. Those audience we need for the start show, right? For the channel.
Yes, absolutely. Right. So again, it's not like something like we are trying to uh, do it randomly or for business. It's more crucial for us, like what we are doing, and we have to do it right. So we will rework on the timings as well if needed. If not, we will go with the okay. We find out if we are going to get a call. Well, you might be right. It's
All right, then I can share my screen and I am conversing with the recruiter. Let's see the email, what we are discussing. So firstly, she told me that the client is TCS and in client is maybe Apple, right? And he then asked me to provide my full-time salary expectation and which location you are fine with. They are offering 3 locations. So I told them that Austin, Texas is okay for me. After that, unexpected salary, I told them 120K per annum. So she replied with that they can go with 120K full-time benefits, annual bonuses, and she's now going to proceed further and asking me to provide my updated resume. So those we are discussing here. Maybe you will send me a RTR. Let's see what happened with that.
so that girl might have called you, right? So is that what you're saying?
So is what?
The girl who has sent the email, right? What company is that?
Oh, the company is
IDC
no.
Technologies.
Yes, I did.
Yes, California IDC
Right,
Technologies.
right.
So they have hundreds of resources and hundreds of recruiters, right? We know that time and again.
Yeah, that's true.
That even with Peter right now, they just offered and he was selected for the PNC Bank and they agreed to even
Oh, right.
contract, but they are not pursuing any further. All right. So they are stuck with the background and they need personal information to proceed. We told that like first provide us with a contract, but they are not ready to provide the contract. So that is the surprise part, right? So these people are kind of much more cunning, and it's not smartness because they know that like they are also doing fraud and they know how to detect people who are doing frauds. So they might be checking even without providing the information. They are doing some background search and finding it like whether the person is real or not, or even if the person will join or not. So those are the things that is happening. Okay, let's wait for call, or what we can do is I'm trying to think.
Yeah, maybe last working day you were supposed to play interview, but you did not play full.
Yeah. So what was the last interview we played? Again, I can look it up and I can definitely.
Maybe that one with. You can check your drive. You will find it out.
Well,
That was for
a lot
Shiva. Yeah.
there. Yes. I don't want to play something like that is not relevant.
Mhm. Oh, two men, they come to camera, come on camera and asked.
Okay, hold on. Let me share and confirm if this is what
Yeah, sure.
It's not the video. Yeah, I got it. So the naming convention has to be very clear. Then only I'll be able to pull up any of these interviews properly. There we go. So this is the interview that we have.
Hey, hi.
Can you hear me?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Can you come on camera?
Sure. Is it visible now?
But I can't hear you that well.
I'm gonna say.
It's a pretty large team, and what I helping them with any technical direction that they might need, building PTO requests and sick time, and are they coming into the office on time, and who's doing a mock overnight, and and really at the end of the day, who's struggling and how can we help them, right? It's really kind of a lead role, if you will, right? Now these people won't report to you, but they're going to be dotted line, right? So can you pull this right so I can have the resume back up? So
Sure. So let me start. So I have about 15 years of experience as a project manager as well as Scrum Master. During the role, I have a shared responsibility of project manager as well as Scrum Master. That means end-to-end delivery from requirements to implementation to releases. Then, in addition to that, people management, like you mentioned about who's on it, who's not on it, PTOs managing team capacity, people jumping in from devs to QAs. Hey, I've got a guy short, I cannot release. So managing things like that, that is my role, ensuring that every team has the required capacity, everything is sorted from an overall point of view, because from team's point of view, they just take PTOs and the managers have to manage it. So I'm the guy who manages the resource allocation whenever there's a resource short for any project, or let's say a sprint or a couple of days. And then apart from that, I also monitor the implementation that requires ensuring that we are delivering quality product on time, we are not missing any deadlines. And before that, I also am involved with the requirements part. So all the BAs, talking to product owners, other product owners, and ensuring that all the requirements are jotted down and we are communicating and ensuring that everything is transparent and visible throughout the project. Then getting feedbacks from the customers after the release is done, so that we can help out the team in getting the feedback what they need to improve on. Apart from that, as a Scrum Master, I am responsible for implementation part on the team. So facilitating daily scrums and sprint planning, sprint retro, things like that. I'm also responsible for, and it also I'm also basically responsible for end-to-end delivery plus quality delivery on time. So that is my overall role. And with respect to your requirements, I am currently managing people management. So resource allocation, who's not going in, who's not going out, the attendance approvals, the weekly time offs, and planning those with other team members and ensuring that everyone's capacity is properly allocated.
Okay, talk to me about the projects that you've been on. Have you ever been on a network infrastructure project in relation to routers, switches, load balancers, firewalls, things like that?
Yeah, sure. So I have worked mostly in banks and insurance and pharma division. So they have, I mean, they particularly work on that only, dealing with firewalls, dealing with multiple releases, and ensuring that things are going on time and with the process. Because in banking domain or pharma domain, this is, or insurance even, this is the most prominent thing that we are doing releases, which are, I mean, this is like directly customer intent related data, right? Nothing can break because a lot of customers will be affecting on it. So yeah, I mean, mostly all the projects are like that.
Okay. Are you familiar with the LSI model?
Can you come again? Your voice got low.
Sounded my name's a little
Your voice is getting distorted a bit. Which model?
The LSI model.
OSI, no, I'm not aware of that. So I've been worked with a couple of models. I've worked with Agile, Waterfall. In Agile, I've worked in Kanban. I've worked in Scrum. There's also an iterative model that's being followed, and I'm also aware of that. So basically, I'm also a certified Scrum Master. So adapting to things is my forte, so that shouldn't be any problem.
Okay. Do you know what a Cisco Nexus box is?
Yes, I am aware of that, but just from requirements point of view, so not even requirements point of view. So like in my current project in Bank of America, we do work on something similar to that, but it is just on a high level. We work on integrating 2 or 3 releases with respect to that. So our requirements are basically if each of the networks are properly communicating with each other, or they are properly communicating with ARTs, but not on a technical point of view. It's like so from a broader point of view, we do know like who's communicating with whom, but from an overall point of view, there are a couple of teams that is involved in that.
So you said you're working, Bank of America worked on something similar. What was the similar?
So we use ARTs for networking.
You use what?
ARTs.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, not an issue. So for each point of communication, we use node protocol. So what that means is that there are a couple of nodes and there are a couple of servers which are attached to them. And for communicating with each other, we have created a protocol wherein we can map everything that's being communicated and track them.
Okay. And what devices were on the nodes?
They are dedicated servers, internal servers.
Okay. Have you ever been involved in a project where you've done updates on load balancers or firewalls or routers and switches? I mean, on the devices themselves, and created the mops and gone through the change orders and really, where you need to update 400 appliances.
I would say not like that. So it's like so the devices, I mean, the releases that we do usually don't go live in a single go. They're like 18-month releases or like 1-year releases. So we don't track on that level, like what is the effect that is being there. We just work on like
it's more from a software level.
yes.
Yeah, okay. What questions do you have for me?
Yeah, I mean, so what this project is all about? So is it like more involved from hardware point of view, or we just talking about
Yes,
software?
it's very network focused and very hardware focused. So it's layers 1, 2, 3, and 5 in the OSI model.
Mhm.
And so really having a really good knowledge and understanding of how networks talk to each other is key.
Yeah, now
Because
that
it's
you,
really hard to help the team if someone doesn't understand the work that's taking place, right? And this is a very technical team.
yeah, now that
So-
you mentioned it, I did worked on something similar in Nokia in 2010, I think. So we worked on different levels of OSI model, like we don't work on physical layers, but the transport layer and then networking layer in particular. We used to work on that as a in one project, but that's a long time back. So I do know the different layers, all the 7 layers. But if you ask me in more details, like what did you do in that? So I don't recall that, to be honest. But I do get the point. So it is related to you must be working on some transport layer, networking layer, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So that you guys will also work on like application layer or the layer above, or just
Not in this particular, no.
okay.
But we can certainly keep our eyes open for something that would be, more in your area. You're also a certified Scrum Master, and I hate to see you in a role where you're not going to be able to utilize that. So I think that we should look for other areas that would be a better fit.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is a very different role. It's more of an engagement manager role, and I think that with your qualifications, we should definitely get you closer to the Scrum Master, area. So,
Okay, I
certainly
mean,
appreciate your time today.
yeah, I mean, if that's what you think, then it's fine. But I'm also open to this role as well.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying that I'm also open to this role if you guys think that it's fit. I mean, from my point of view, it's both. Like I'm going to be doing engagement as well, like people management or resource allocation. But it's fine. I mean, I appreciate your time in having this call.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
So that was the interview for which company? Okay.
Yeah, this again, I remember we played this, right? So probably we should have played the Alex one. I forgot to ask you, what happened to the Alex one? Did you get any? That was a real fake one, right? So
Oh, yeah. Oh, you that one played with our teammates, right?
yeah, I only played
Not in the talk show.
not
Yeah.
in the talk show. Yes.
Right.
So probably we should do that, right? So we should.
Yeah, not today. We can play it out tomorrow.
Yes, we are to the final moments of our talk show now. So we are being closed to calls, right? The reason is like they are on a city project. So that is being live streamed as well, but it is on the member only channel. So those who want to see the live project meetings that is happening in City or Bank of America or any other project that we are working on, so you have to pay us. So pay
Right.
us. We are not asking you to pay more. It is $10 only per month. So become a member, you will get to see like exclusive content and exclusive project meetings. And that's a very, very intense real life experience.
Right.
Those who are up for that challenge, they can definitely sign up, and you are welcome to join us. Anything else, Amar, before we wrap up for today?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's okay for today.
All right, then again, I am signing off. Bye for now.
Bye.